Today's learning target is I can write ratios as fractions in simplest form, and I can simplify ratios involving measurements. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities or two amounts by division. So there's three ways to write a ratio. You could do it like this, 3 to 9. You could write it out like that. Or you can use these little dots. This would be the ratio 1 to 2. Or you can write it like a fraction, 7 to 11. So in this example up here, if I'm going to express this ratio, 12 baskets in 18 attempts, as a fraction in simplest form, I do that just like I write normal fractions. So I would do it 12 over 18. And then I'm going to look and I'm going to see what can I divide both these numbers by, and I see I could do 6 for both these. And so that would put this ratio in simplest form as 2 to 3.
Now what that means is, in order to get to 12 baskets in 18 attempts, we would have to make 2 baskets in every 3 attempts. So if we kept making 2 baskets in every 3 attempts, we'd eventually get to 12 baskets in 18 attempts.
So here's another example of how that would look. So 10 out of every 30 Americans own a portable MP3 player. So let's express this ratio as a fraction in simplest form and explain its meaning. So in this case we would have 10, so as a fraction, out of every 30 own the MP3 players. And when I look at these, I can see I can divide both by 10. And when I do that, I get 1/3 would be my fraction in simplest form. And to explain it, it means 1 out of every 3 Americans owns a portable MP3 player.
In this problem here, we are asked to write a ratio as a fraction, but this one's going to be slightly different. So let's take a look at it. It says express the ratio 8 ounces to 3 pounds as a fraction in simplest form. So this is a ratio where we're involving measurement. Now the first thing we're going to do when we're dealing with ratios that are involving measurement is we have to get our units the same. So here I'm dealing with ounces and here I'm dealing with pounds. Now I know there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. So I either want to change both of these to ounces or both of these to pounds. And it's going to be easier to change this to ounces. So if 1 pound is 16 ounces, I could take 3 pounds, I could times 3 by 16, and that would give me 48 ounces. So 8 ounces to 3 pounds would be the same as 8 ounces to 48 ounces, because 3 pounds is 48 ounces. And now again, I just simplify. I can divide both of these sides by 8, and if I do that, I get 1 ounce over 6 ounces. So in today's assignment, make sure that you're looking out for any types of ratios that deal with measurement, because if so, then what you're going to need to do is make sure you get both of the units the same. Otherwise, just turn the ratio into a fraction in simplest form.